Hey, folks, comedy. We're really doing it. I'm gay. He's homeless. Whip it up.
Why am I doing this?
And make sure you go and you like and subscribe and you check out all of his other, fan favorite of Liz Furioni.
The Stand put us on. Thank you to the Stand. Great comedians coming up next, but
I shall, but let me get the rules straight first, so I just pick any pack.
You pick any pack, you open it, you talk about it for as long as short as you want, you sign a card for me, and you keep the other cards if you so desire.
Okay, my name is Martie Drummond, New York City comic, and I am going to play
Mr. Harlem.
the name of the game.
Comedians opening cards,
Comedians
no coffee.
opening cards, no coffee. And
Awesome.
The game, the card
Are you
I'm
the
gonna
first
pick-
person who repeated the name of the show, maybe?
Dope.
I've done this 200 and some times.
Trendsetter.
You might be the first person to repeat the name of the show.
So
That's awesome.
the the card pack I'm gonna pick, I'm gonna be honest with you. The choice for me is between Three's Company and ALF, but because I was a child of the 80s, I'm an 80s baby for real. I was born in 75, I grew up in the 80s. I'm choosing ALF.
yes, that's what I wanted
The
you to
only
pick.
thing I would know better than ALF would probably be Family Ties with Alex Keaton.
Ray DeVito yesterday picked 90210.
Fun fact, I was such a fan of Family Ties as a kid.
I love that show.
I named my cat Alex.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow. That's great.
Keaton would have been a cute cat name.
But here we go.
No. That was a great show.
And also the gum crumbled when I
Yeah,
was
it's
young.
very nasty
Okay,
gum.
so speaking from prior comics, don't try to eat the gum.
No,
That's stupid.
don't worry about that. Okay, so here we go.
And so you picked off because you liked the show.
I love the show ALF, and I gotta use a light because this shit is, I got bad eye. A hair dryer thought it was a bagpipe that went berserk. This isn't even a question.
I think they're making a little, because he made jokes, little quips.
Well, the fun thing about ALF was that ALF ate cats,
Right.
as do I.
Exactly.
Alright,
Exactly. He means pussy.
Right. So that's the fun thing about this. Okay, let's see what this one is. I was so hungry I ate the first chapter of this book.
Did it
Again.
look like a cat? Because you know he ate cats.
Again, we have ALF trying to destroy the education system and disrespecting books,
He's not a good role model.
which is especially relevant in today's time and age. So let's move on.
It's a hairy alien puppet. Oh, your sticker's awesome.
Let's play cards. Everything wild for guys from Melmac.
Oh, yeah.
ALF's planet was Melmac. And that's all we have on that note.
Josh Adam Myers watched this show and he was really young. And he remembers watching the first show. He was like 4 or 5. And in the first episode, ALF calls back to home and saying he can't go. And Josh Adam Myers says he just cried and cried and cried. It's like the first time he remembers crying from freaking watching that thing.
That's insane. I don't remember that episode, but
It was the first one. I mean,
ALF
Hard
was
to-
an especially good show for its time and especially imaginative. Watch out, Spuds. The real party animal has arrived. So this is ALF instigating beef with 80s icon Spuds McKenzie.
yeah, exactly. It's just,
Before Kendrick versus Drake,
there was ALF versus.
before Biggie versus Tupac, before East versus West, there was ALF versus Spuds McKenzie. And let me tell you, we're so glad this didn't end in bloodshed because it could have. It was very, very
But
violent.
let's go back to those freaking fights between,
Yeah. That's what. Can it be that it was all so simple?
Yeah.
It was once all so simple. And fine. Oh no.
Make America great.
We'll edit that. We'll fix that in post. We'll fix that in post.
That's fine.
It was a good time, man. The 80s was a good time. I mean, this was absurdist humor at its best. Like, Camus couldn't have written this. You know what I'm saying?
Camus reference. First time for that. First time for
We're
that.
breaking barriers.
Breaking that. What is that? No exit? Is
This
that Camus?
was absurdist humor at its finest. making people look at the human condition in a way that was both fun, entertaining, and educational.
And then one of the writers from ALF also, they made like a movie. He was a heroin addict. He wrote a couple episodes of ALF. He worked on it for 1 year, and they made a movie like After Midnight or Return or something like that. He wrote, and they made a movie about his story. And that was, Mark Maron said that was his best friend. That heroin addict. And he was an amazing writer.
That sounds dope.
Something
That
Midnight,
sounds dope.
something, yeah.
That sounds dope because this show,
This is the weirdest one. They make like a fake baseball card.
Boolia Baseball.
Yeah.
Okay, look, it says Boolia Baseball and it says Cleveland Goomers, but I thought it said Cleveland Gooners.
Yeah. That's what they're doing. They're gooning.
So did ALF take place in Cleveland? Perhaps it did.
Maybe it did. I don't know. But then this is more like New Orleans.
Yeah, Boolia Base.
Yeah.
Boolia Base is in New Orleans.
So I mean,
what we have right here is a piece of American culture from the time when things were so simple, things weren't so complicated, and everything was delightfully swept under the rug.
there you go.
So,
Exactly.
having said that, New York City comic Martie Drummond flashing back to the 80s with ALF and comedians reading cards with no coffee.
Hey, just sign one for me, man. Marty, that's super awesome.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Damn.
Super cool.
Boom.
And if you want the others, you can have them. If you don't, I understand. That's cool
Nah,
too.
I'm just going to lose them.
Awesome. Thanks so much,
Stir,
Marty.
New York.
Super cool. Hey, go see live comedy because that's what's happening.
Thank you.
Dude, that was awesome.
Let
So
me
fun.
get your IG.
Huh?
Let me get your IG.
Yeah. It's COCNC on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And the cars are all gone.
No more cars, baby.
I truly don't know what I just experienced.
Comedians opening cards, no coffee.
You're like Nardwar for cards. He goes, oh, wait. He goes, wait a minute.
That's been and do to the lutu.
Yes.
Do
I said that. That's
And this will end it because I want to get this out there.
I said I was too busy banging a chick.
It was nice to see you have more time.